Hey everyone, Jason Schappert here of M0A.com, bringing you another great Ask Jason a Question segment. One question this week, but it is a good one. It comes in from Billy via Snapchat, and it's a Snapchat text. It reads, "Hey Jason, I have a quick question for you. Do you have to fly so many hours to keep your licenses?" We're going to talk about that word here in a second. And also, I was recently at an AOPA class, and they said the class was so many credits towards wings. What is that? Well, first off, remember, it's not a private pilot license. It is a private pilot certificate. We make sure we use the right verbiage there. So do I have, just listen how it's phrased here. Do I have to fly so many hours to keep my certificate? Well, the truth of the matter is this. There's a difference between currency and proficiency. We talked about that in the movie Flying Again. To maintain my currency, I need to, if I want to carry passengers, I have to have my 3 takeoffs and landings in the 90 days in the same category and class of aircraft that those passengers would be transported in. If it's at night, they need to be to a full stop. So there's that. That's a currency item. I have to do my flight review every 24 calendar months. That's a currency item. But does my certificate actually expire? No. In fact, the saying is, once a pilot, always a pilot. But I have to do certain things to maintain my currency to then legally fly. And those are 2 of those items, 2 of those examples. Now, regarding the AOPA seminar, first off, awesome job on going to one of those seminars. Awesome job on earning that wings credit. So wings credits, they tie in perfectly with your question, actually. Think of wings credits like this. In most professions, you'd earn CEUs towards renewing that certificate. If you're a nurse, if you're a doctor, a lawyer, you go and you get these CEUs that you have to earn in a certain time period to renew that license or certificate, whatever it may be. In flight training, wings credits work in a very similar manner. They're not required, but they're really good to have. Think of wings credits as CEUs towards your pilot certificate. If you earn enough wings credits of a certain type, you can actually bypass the ground portion of your flight review and then just get to do the fun part, which is actually out there flying. Wings credits are awesome too because they never leave your FAA record. They actually never expire. So if you have wings credits you're doing now, my friend, and they're going to follow you through your entire aviation career. And this is a great point because I've talked to FAA inspectors, the kind of guys that when there's an incident or an accident, they're the ones that get called and they go out and they talk with the pilot. They look at the aircraft, they look at the pilot's history and background. And literally, I've had FAA inspectors tell me point blank, Jason, when I look at somebody and they've got a history of proficiency, meaning they're active in the wings program, they live out that good pilot is always learning mantra that isn't just a catchy trademark slogan, it's something to truly live by. They look at that and they say, it weighs a lot in their decision if, geez, do we suspend this guy's certificate? Do we take it away because of this accident? But he has all these wings credits. Is this just a mishap and won't happen again? It's an extra feather in your cap if something were to ever happen. Wings credits are a great thing because it keeps you learning, but it stays with you on your FAA permanent record forever. So it's great stuff to have. Listen, if you guys have a question for me, add me on Snapchat. Username's just Jason Schappert. Find us on Twitter. Use hashtag AskJason on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. We will find them and we'll answer your questions. Appreciate all you guys do. Look forward to reading your questions. And most importantly, remember that a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, guys. See ya. Add us on Snapchat, username Jason Schappert, just like you see on your screen there, for great contests, giveaways, behind-the-scenes tours of the M0A.com studio, and to ask me your flight training questions.